So I'm about to have my breakfast, and me and my girlfriend always fight about which soy milk is the best one. Everyone with good taste knows this is the best one. I usually start my day by drinking soy milk and eating fantuan, this style, the one made from black rice.
春风带着一份礼物来，它叫那百花开。
Super good breakfast. Today I want to show you guys Elephant Mountain, and this is usually the first mountain that people hike in Taiwan. Elephant Mountain, it's a bit steep, and also it got stairs all the way to the top, so it's not very naturey, but it's very accessible and it's not so very hard, and the view once you reach the top is very rewarding. Especially if you go here around sunset time, you get a really beautiful view of Taipei 101 and the sunset just behind it.
是一只天真的小鸟，到处寻找又寻找，编织过的梦哪儿去了？谁信？
And after you've been hiking for a little while, you will reach this plateau where you have a really good view of Taipei 101.
台北。
Every time I go hiking, and especially if I go to Elephant Mountain, about 50% of the people I see here are Westerners actually. And I think if Taiwan wants to attract more Western tourists, you know, I think they should try to promote hiking and nature as a great part of Taiwan. Take a look at this. I found my own private little viewing deck. Taipei 101. I got this viewing deck all for myself with a perfect view of Taipei 101 and the whole city. I wanted to share also some other amazing adventures that I've had in the nature of Taiwan. And the first one was one evening after me and Charlie had been editing on our computer for the whole day, so we felt we had to get out of the apartment. So in the evening we went to Nehu because we know there are some easy trails there. We had only some short time before it was going to be dark. So we started to walk along a river. As we were walking, we overheard some people talking about that they were waiting for the fireflies. But we didn't even know there was firefly season. And I have never seen fireflies in my life, and Charlie had never seen fireflies in her life. So we decided to wait for the fireflies to come, and it became dark, and the first one started to pop up, look almost like small LED lights, you know, and they came more and more, and after a while the river was filled, you know, with small fireflies, and it was really romantic. And one thing that made it so great was that it was totally unexpected and not planned. So that was a great moment in the nature for me in Taiwan. And the second thing I wanted to talk about happened last week, because I went to a place called Longdong together with my friend Ray. And Longdong are some cliffs next to the water. They are a little bit close to Geelong, not super close, but a little bit close. And we went there, and you know, for me, I'm not used to swimming in the ocean. And in the lakes of Sweden, we have only like bass and pike, but once I came to Longdong and I started to swim there, you know, I saw the blowfish for the first time in my life, and I saw some red fishes and some blue fishes. For me, it was like being inside Finding Nemo, you know. I know that Longdong is maybe not the most amazing place even in Taiwan for snorkeling and swimming, but for me, a Swede used to swimming in kind of water where you can't see anything, basically, for me it was a very amazing experience to go snorkeling in Longdong. The next thing I want to talk about is something I did together with Xiao Fei, who is a guy who knows everything about waterfall and hot springs, and I was super fortunate to be able to follow him on one of his trips. And we went to a hot spring where we were camping next to the hot spring, and in the evening, in the middle of the night, I decided that I still wanted to go to the hot spring one more time. So I put on my headlamp to find the way, and I dressed down completely naked actually, and I went to the hot spring, and I went into the water, and the temperature was just perfect, you know. It was a little bit chilly in the air, but the hot spring was perfect. So I was just floating there in the hot spring, and I was looking up, and I see all the stars, and I just, you know, it was a really amazing experience. I couldn't hear any sound of Taipei or cars or anything, so I was just floating there, and I thought, wow, this is something really amazing, you know. And this is something that I didn't expect when I came to Taiwan. So these are just 3 amazing moments that I wanted to share with you guys. But I can see now that the sky is getting a little bit gray, so I think we better start going, because we didn't reach the final top of Elephant Mountain yet, and soon I'm sure it's gonna start raining. Yeah, the sky is getting more gray now. Okay, so 2 problems. One is that it started raining, and the second is that I'm almost totally out of batteries. So I will try to reach the top pretty quickly so I can show you guys the view and finish the vlog. So this is the Chinese character for Elephant Mountain, Xiangshan. Some people say that the first character looks like an elephant, but to me, that is a rather ugly elephant. My favorite character is actually Chuan, and this is the Chinese character used for skewers, and to me this totally 100% look like skewers. Anyway, let's get back to the mountain. Okay, so we have reached the top actually. The stones where I'm sitting now are the top of Elephant Mountain. The only thing left for me to do now is to find somewhere where I can put my Swedish flag so I can claim Elephant Mountain as Swedish territory. Okay, I hope you liked my vlog today and I will see you all next time. Bye bye!